Glorious Scorpio. All right, I'm mic'd up. Hi, how you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing great. I notice my intros are getting longer and longer, so we just gonna jump right on into it. God, angels, universe, can you please bless Scorpio with a quick and easy message, but make it phenomenal? That would be amazing. Like, you're amazing. We love you. We thank you. Amen. Justice. Ooh, child. Ooh. Something is being finalized. The energy that I'm getting from Justice and the King of Swords is almost like judgment. You know how like judgment is like the end all be all finale? Ooh, so something can manifest which you've been struggling with. Yeah. It kind of feels like something has been unfinished or open-ended. Some sort of legal matter. And it could have been open since January of 2025. I feel like that's coming to an end. Ooh, pull it. Ace of Pentacles. I saw it. I was going to continue shuffling. But I think I could do that. I think it's okay. Five of Cups and then the Page of Pentacles. A lot of you, and I know especially in my personal readings, which are closed by the way, a lot of you have been talking about how money has been at a shortage, right? But not just money as a shortage as in, hey, you know, I lost my job, you know, I'm doing a part-time job to keep the lights on, right? I'm not just talking about you're making less than you normally make, that kind of shortage. I'm talking about a shortage where your reserves are even lowering, like decreasing, okay? And I feel like for a lot of you, this has happened over the last 3 months. Page of Pentacles is usually my job offer card. The Knight of Pentacles is usually my income card. So anywhere from March to May of 2025, if you have had shortages related to your money, your finances, materialism as in shit keeps breaking, right? It's like, oh God, don't even get me started. And yeah, your manifestations have been struggling. I declare by the order of this universe, things are starting to balance out. Remember, angels said to you not July. Okay, you could tell where I'm at. Still in the summertime. I was thinking Justice. Libra season was going to be the season where anybody who tipped you off and knocked you out of balance, the universe is coming back in to make it right. So I do kind of feel like, yeah, that King of Swords is presenting as somebody obviously who's just, ethical, honest, clear in his communication. Okay? And I just kind of feel like sitting next to the Justice, you're going to have some sort of clear order, something you've been manifesting. Again, there's May, right? I have 2 5s here. That's May 2025. It feels like there's going to be clarity, like 15-15, 10-10, not 20-20 vision. Okay? And it's going to be clear that someone is going to have to, not someone, but angels are saying there's going to be some sort of payout. Look at that. I can't make this up. Those are the air signs. Your manifestation abilities will resume. Okay. Something was going slow. Something it's stalled out. Here come the Pentacles. 5 of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Wow. Wow. The Chariot. King of Wands and the 7 of Cups. That to me kind of feels like someone was being impatient, impulsive, egotistical, prideful, rushing, being a dickhead. It's almost like they didn't know what to do. That's probably the most politically correct way of saying there was someone who didn't know what to do. Y'all notice that King of Wands keeps coming up in your readings? There's going to be reason to celebrate. I feel like more than anything, something is resuming. I do have movement here with the Chariot. I got the Justice twice. I have Aquarius. I have Libra. I have Is that Gemini? It's Gemini. It's a Mercury card. That's Gemini and Virgo. I have Virgo here twice. I don't know. Okay. I was going to say, I don't know what sign you have in your Mercury position, but my angels stopped me because they're like, no, it's not the Mercury position. It feels like somewhere during a Mercurian time frame, either Gemini season, again, which is May and June, or Virgo season, which is August and September, right? So somewhere during Gemini season or Virgo season of 2025, you got a flat tire, right? Some part of your life got a flat tire and you have been struggling with this situation ever since. Okay. I'm also hearing make sure, and I want to say it like my mom used to say it. Make damn sure that whatever these blessings that are coming in, you don't fuck them off. Sorry, I love you. You know what I meant. That was the best way to say it. Here she come. Here she come. Every time. My dog is really needy. She's a diva and she's spoiled. She's training us. Every time she cries, it's like, she knows we run to her aid. Come on, you want to say hi to people? Come on. You want to say hi? Come up here. Come on. No? All right, figure it out. What you going to do? Okay. See her? She's right here. Somebody's like, can we see a snowflake? You see your name? I say your name. Freaky Poo. Freaky Poo. Look at her, diva. She just want to play. Ain't nobody got time. You say hi. You say hi to everybody. Every time I come over here, you're like, what's going on? Okay. Where's your ball? Or your toy? You can go get it? All right. Good girl. See. She's looking for me. Sorry, y'all. That's a little dopamine rush for my dog lovers. Okay. So back to your reading. Yeah, I kind of feel like since again, Gemini or Virgo season of 2025, something has stalled out your manifestation abilities. Could have been a person, place, or thing, specifically an Aquarius. I'm not going to charge a Libra. I'm not being told to. Or a Leo. This King of Wands keeps coming out in your reading. Okay, you can't climb up under my legs, boo-boo. All right. So now I kind of feel like there it is, the abundance card. That's the Empress. Okay, but all right. Ow. Yes. All right. I gotta finish Scorpio's reading. Then it's me and you. Okay, so the Empress card. Yeah. My angels also said, and this is a very specific message for a very specific Scorpio. I also feel like there is money that's due to you from some sort of legal situation, whether it's a class action suit, whether it was a car accident, whether it's workman's comp, or workwoman's comp, whatever it was almost like you won the battle, but they never cut the fucking check. You know what I mean? This reading feels like anything that was stalled and delayed is now being released. Ooh, let's take a minute, Scorpio. And I really do mean this. Just take these couple of seconds to feel the relief, because I feel in my solar plexus, a lot of you feel that relief. Let's just take a minute and be grateful and thank the universe, right? Ooh, child. Somebody gonna catch the spirit. All right. And yes, I am leaning more towards religion. Just for, I used to read the Bible and, watch certain pastors and bishops and stuff. But again, that's not going to affect my tarot or anything. I know a lot of tarot readers they stopped doing tarot. Like, oh, tarot is evil. No, it's not. It's just like the Bible. Stop it. Okay. I see you over there, Beelzebub. Yeah, the devil was holding on to your money. But again, I don't believe the devil is a person. I just believe the negative people, toxic people around you, toxic situations. And what I just also heard too, because I could do religion and I could do quantum mechanics. I can do them both, right? They're married anyway. But anyway, I don't believe in the devil as a person, but I do believe in negative energy. But in your case, Scorpio, angels just said it also could have been a Gemini or Virgo who could have stalled out your manifestations, right? Somebody who was green with envy, who, to me, they feel like, forgive me for this. My angels say, whomever this person was, they felt like a fart, right? As in, they fucked up your atmosphere momentarily. It billowed for a minute and it was slow to dissipate. Okay, I know. I'm sorry, but y'all, you now see the vision my angels brought to me. You got a bunch of twos. No. You got a two here. You got the Two of Wands here. Star card, Eight of Swords, Death. Yeah. And then the Ace of Wands here. So we got three aces. We don't have the Ace of Cups. That's okay. We have the Three of Cups. We got the Empress. No Emperor, which is fine. But you got a lot of Libra here. But angels are saying, baby, that's Libra season. I'm hearing that the universe is making good on its promise to reconcile whatever bullshit you've gone through, Scorpio, whether it was 2025, 2020, 1984, I don't give a shit. This Libra season, things are balancing out because you're about to approach your solar return, your birthday season. So Libra season typically is a season of review, evaluating, right? Like when the calendar year ends, it's a time for us to look over the calendar year to see what happens, to see how we've grown, to see what we've overcome, right? It's not just a time period to just look over at the bullshit and then get triggered by the bullshit all over again. No, it's to kind of review the growth you've had. So I kind of feel like, especially for Libra season, the universe is reviewing your files and they're finding some discrepancies. They're finding where you were not vindicated and or redeemed, repaid, or validated for your parking. Right? I have the Star card here next to the Devil. Whatever. But the Star card under the Five of Cups and the Ace of Swords. To me, I feel like a lot of Scorpios, speaking of religion, were praying like if you could just have a candid conversation with God, like, God, what the fudgery? Like, what did I do? Tell me, was it me? What, right? You've had some really, really honest conversations with God to try to figure out why these cups kept spilling, or why the wands keep, waving, or, why it's been so hard, say, for instance, for you to break a cycle, right? Scorpio absolutely is transformational. I kind of feel like your transformational energy was either stalled from Gemini or Virgo season, or it was a Gemini or Virgo, a Mercury. Mercury stalled your manifestations. But you know what? Venus. This is Venus, that's Venus, right? That's Libra. Any Venus anywhere else? Nope. Angel said, baby, don't forget the Scorpio sitting there on that table right here. King of Cups. Next to the Eight of Wands. Ace of Wands. So I feel like October, fucking phenomenal, right? October probably is the most underrated month of the year, right? Not a lot of holidays in October. Do we have any holiday? Halloween is an observance, right? It's not a full-on federal holiday. And I don't think everybody celebrates Halloween across the world, right? But I don't think here in the States we have any holidays in October. Are there any federal holidays in October?
The federal holiday
Columbus
Columbus
Day.
Day is observed on the second Monday in October. This is from almanac.com.
Columbus Day. But did they change it to Indigenous People Day here in the U.S.? I'm not even acknowledging that. Okay. But again, I just kind of feel like October is one of the most underrated months of the year. And I do feel like you are about to have a phenomenal October, whether it's the Libra side of October or the Scorpio side of October. Now, I want to draw your attention to something. The Libra side of October, 1, 2, 3. The Scorpio side of October, Death, Scorpio, right? Death in the King of Cups. Okay. Not only that, but on the October side of the Scorpio, Pentacle, right? Pentacle. I think I counted that one. Okay. I'm being told now, I have to pay attention to this. Okay, when I see the Death in the Tower, that is a car accident. When I see did I say the Death in the Tower? When I see the Chariot in the Tower, that's a car accident. 5 of Cups with the Chariot with the Death card, to me kind of feels like, it doesn't feel like death, thank Jesus. Because I was like, is somebody going to get hit by a car? But be careful, okay? Be careful, look both ways, be careful. It feels like to me, you may sell a vehicle or get a new vehicle or get your vehicle repaired. Yeah, some of you have not had the money. Your vehicle might have been down since May 2025, but in the Scorpio side of October, you're going to be able to make repairs to your vehicle. My angels just said with the Chariot and then also the 7 of Cups, be very careful about drinking and driving. We opened with the legal, right, portion of it. Be very careful about drinking and driving under the influence. Now, I hope you are aware, I'm not an attorney, I'm not a police officer, an officer of the court, but I hope you are aware that driving under the influence does not only include substances. You can drive under the influence of mental impairment like anger, being highly emotional. Being sleepy is driving under the influence, okay? So be very careful. You could know a Leo who gets a DWI or DUI. Is that Scorpio? Nothing here is Scorpio. Could be a Cancer with Leo, Leo with Cancer, Leo, Cancer, Cusper, who gets a DUI. Could also be a Virgo. Okay, all right. But you're under this, so you have the 8 of Swords. It could be some Scorpios too, double Scorpios, right? You got Scorpios in at least 2 of your major placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, okay? Be careful is what I'm saying, because you have the disappointment card up here. You could be leaving a party or leaving some sort of happy event and you've been drinking. And here's the thing. It's not even that you're drunk. You could just, the blood alcohol could be high, or you drank right before you left, right? Because you're supposed to wait like an hour or 2 to let the alcohol go through your blood vessels and blood, okay? I know I'm not an attorney. This is not legal advice, but I feel like this definitely is advice that, especially for the Scorpio side of October, if you're going to be celebrating, Uber it. Okay. Uber, Lyft, have the designated driver. Yeah. You're about to have something exciting. I feel like Scorpio season is going to come in with a bang. This Ace of Wands is excitement. Ooh, Chariot. Twice. Some of y'all are getting new cars. If you get a new car, come down to Atlanta and let me roll up all in your new car. But don't come down here, don't get a new car and it's like, ooh, look at my new 2025 Kia. I don't want to get Kia on my skin. I'm just kidding. Just no, but I'm serious. I'm dead ass. I am such a car shamer. It's ridiculous. All right. Anyway, you got 3 aces here. You got 2 pages of pentacles. You got the Knight of Pentacles. Some of you could be buying and selling cars. I know myself and my son, we tend to flip cars. We'll buy a car with like minor or even major minor upgrades, and we'll take them and sell them for a profit. Off the books, of course. And I know about the capital gains taxes in my area. So, but I feel like there could be some money in some sort of car or some sort of transportation. You could receive money to take a trip. You have the Ace of Pentacles here, Page of Pentacles with the 8 of Swords. I do feel like the universe is wanting you to be open, right? So much has happened. 5 of Cups, 5 of Wands, 5 of Cups, 8 of Swords, right? The 2 of Wands is over here. I feel like so much has been happened. Again, it's been very turbulent for you. And I feel like the universe is wanting to make sure you don't stay locked up in, oh, what is this shit now? Or what now? By the way, don't ever ask the universe that. Because the universe will ball up and be like, okay, and then throw you a firebomb next. It's like, oh, they called for another one. Ooh, this is a freebie. And just throw some more bullshit your way. So don't ever ask that question. What else could happen? The universe will be like, ooh, child, hold my beer. Alex needs some more bullshit. No, I don't. So yes, what else is under the 3 of Cups? Ooh, the Page of Cups. The Death is under that. Page at night. Sorry, I said Page. It's the Knight of Cups. It happens. I'm not always in my conscious mind. And the Knight of, yeah, Scorpio. This is underlying. All right, 9 of Pentacles. You're going to be very profitable on the October portion. Sorry, the Scorpio portion of October. But I also kind of feel like maybe from October 9th on, from October 2nd, you should start to see things turn in your favor. Wheel of Fortune is here. Angels are saying we'll throw you a freebie. This devil is not going to go away without a fight, without some stupid bullshit. Again, trying to distract you. Angels are saying literally that's exactly what happened. All this devil does is show up, but as soon as you start giving it your attention, that's when you start feeding it, right? So I kind of feel like definitely something in your life since about May 2025 has drained your attention, has distracted you, has had you up in your head and keep your eyes on the prize. Your eyes have been off of your prize, okay? But that shit is going away. We have the Chariot here. You're going to be able to move forward excited. The Knight of Cups. Some of you may go out and actually find new love. And the Knight of Pentacles, your money is going to gradually and continue to increase. Okay? So this to me, Scorpio, kind of feels like an October overview, a 1 month, overview of October, which I hate doing. I hate when readers go too far in the future. Oh, well, for November, this could happen. 95 things are going to change between today and tomorrow. So you're reading all the way out in the future, knowing that 4 million things can change between now and November. Okay. And I just did that. I'm telling you, these things are going to gradually change, right? So I'm not being one of those. I gave you a month's forecast, but it's all relevant, as in it could happen while the calendar says October. That's my forecast. While the calendar says October, this can happen for a lot of you. I'm hearing 80 to 90% of my Scorpio population. You're going to go through this particular event where all of the things that we said in the reading has already transpired. I want to leave you with this because I have the Hanged Man here. I was just looking at the Two of Wands and the Empress. I want to leave you with this. If it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger. And you are the representatives of death and transformation. So you absolutely had something in your life that brought you to a near metaphorical death. But the universe is like, baby, it didn't kill you. It just made you stronger. So let go. All right. And I'm going to leave it here. If the reading does resonate, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I love you, Scorpio. Right? I just love me some Scorpio so much. Yeah. Bye, guys.